Scorpio, Amanda here. Welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. This is going to be your December shift reading. All right, so collectively we are shifting from your season, the deep waters of Scorpio season, into Sagittarius season. We're bringing in the fire now. We're bringing in the higher seeking, higher philosophy. We're calling in freedom. We are lighting our souls up now. It feels fresh. It feels like forward movement. It feels like liberation. We are going to use the Golden Tarot with its beautiful early Renaissance, late Middle Ages imagery. At Pro for the holiday season, and we're going to ask, what shape are you shifting out of this December? What shape are you shifting into? And what does that shift look and feel like? What is your experience of that shift? Okay. First, before we pull cards, I want to tell you about a meditation, a visualization that came through when I asked for your energy to come in. So as I was meditating, I kept seeing flames, and then it evolved into this, like, there was definitely a being inside of the flame dancing. You know, it was like you as a fire dancer, and you were dancing inside of this flame, both inside of the flame and working with the energy of the flame as part of your movements. And then it's like you were the flame itself. So there's something here about like working with that. And we're shifting into Sag season. So this is interesting. We're working with fire for you, Scorpio. I got this sense that you were expertly dancing in the fire. That's what it was. Like you're expertly dancing in the fire. It was very sensual, very creative, very second chakra, everything I'm talking about here. Creativity, expression of self, connection with others, sexuality, sensuality, like all of that was flowing. There was undulation. There was just like all of this fire dancer energy. Really interesting. Okay, let's get into cards here and ask, what is the shape you are shifting out of in December? Interesting. We've got the World, some cycle ending, and the King of Wands with the fire peeking through. Okay. What is the shape that Scorpio is shifting out of in the month of December? Interesting. Shifting out of the Knight of Cups. Wanting to move forward from the heart. Sometimes this can be like making an offer, making an emotional offer. Speaking from the heart. Especially with this Knight holding the cup out like this. I'm also getting a little bit of Holy Grail imagery here. You know, searching, following your heart, searching for the Holy Grail. Really interesting that the Knight is also looking up at this angel who seems to have a message. Let's definitely hear about a message from the heart. Okay, what is the shape that Scorpio is shifting into? That was fast. Hey, hold on. Butterfingers. Beautiful. 3 of Cups. Celebration. Coming into union and community. Friendships. I love this because it's like, you know, there's something really, 3s for me are incredibly powerful numbers of like alignment, spiritual alignment, coming into harmony with mind, body, spirit. It's like something's clicking into place here because you're moving from your heart. This like offer or message from the heart, whatever that is, that heart movement leads to this alignment and celebration with community and with others. There's something here too about this like specific connection going on between these two who almost look like the same being. They could be twins, you know? But everyone is here celebrating. There's music, there's animals, we're in this beautiful garden. It's dancing. Oh, fire dancer, interesting. I like that the shift is emotional, whatever it is. Knight of Cups to the Three of Cups. Sticking in the water element here, which is your element. So is fire, right? Ruled by Mars. Interesting. Okay, what does this shift look like and feel like? What does it feel like for Scorpio to make this shift from the Knight of Cups to the Three of Cups? I'm feeling like balance. Like I'm feeling like I want to like exhale, like some sort of sigh of relief. Interesting. 2 more, please. Scorpio, what is going on? 1 more. I swear, this Hierophant, I'm sick of seeing it. It's been coming out for so many readings. I'm kind of annoyed with it, if I'm honest. Just give me a second to be with the cards. I'll show them to you. Eight of Cups, the Lovers, the Hierophant. What I'm feeling is calling you're like, I keep wanting to say calling someone away, because what I'm seeing is actually, I keep feeling the story. Here we are in the Garden of Eden, okay, with Eve/Lilith and this Adam figure. And there's something here about like all the attention here is on this Eve/Lilith being. That's who the angel seems to be guiding, and that is you, I think. That's the character you're playing in this story, because that's who the angel is guiding here to come forth with this like heart expression. And it's like maybe that heart expression is in love, romantic love, and it's to another being. And perhaps calling them away from darkness. That's what I just keep wanting to say. Like there's this calling them away on a journey, you know, and saying like, it's time for you to find yourself, you know? That's what I feel with the Eight of Cups, is like walking away from something. You're calling someone to walk away from something that they have emotionally invested in a lot. And you're calling them away from that, to leave that behind, even though they've invested so much in it, because it's not fulfilling. Like there's something, we move in the tarot from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups, which is towards emotional satisfaction. And so I feel like you're here with the knowledge of good and evil. You're here with that higher knowledge and guidance and translating that. That's the Hierophant for me. Being the translator, the channel between heaven and earth. Coming in with a message. In one of my decks, the Next World Tarot, the Hierophant is called the Messenger, which I really love. You're coming in with a message here, and it's a moment of choice. It's a huge moment of choice for both of you. You know, it's like this moment of choice where you express something to this other person who for me is showing up as like, this is the same being. And then you are somehow, the movements of your heart is putting something on the table that allows this person, essentially like urges this person to come into their autonomy in some way and to leave something behind that is no longer emotionally satisfying for them. But the Lovers is at the center of this reading. This is a choice point, a really, really big choice point here for, I'm feeling a relationship. But it doesn't have to be, I guess. It could be like you moving towards you expressing your heart in a way that helps you choose to move on from what is no longer satisfying to you into something that is satisfying and brings you union and celebration and joy. But the more specific story I'm feeling is you are feeling called by this angel to express your heart to someone and kind of call them away from what is no longer emotionally satisfying for them. But you're like, it's not that you are calling them into union, but you're calling them into union first with themselves, because in the Eight of Cups journey, this person is going off solo. They're going off on this like hermit journey to kind of find themselves. I just saw 1221. Hanged One and the World, which we saw one at the bottom of the deck. Completion. You're asking them to complete some sort of cycle that they've been in limbo about. God, you can't make this shit up. It's so crazy. 12 being the number of the hangman, being in limbo, suspended upside down. I think your heart expression flips the script for them. It like flips. You're trying to flip their perspective on something, which is Hanged One energy, so that something can come to an end. Number 21, the World card, completion. Choice point. And it looks like the shift is towards moving into celebration, moving into this beautiful group celebration, which is so holiday season too. Coming together with others, with friends, you reuniting, this reunion, really it's reunion energy, really, really strong. Being reunited with a part of yourself, because I'm seeing these as twins. Being reunited with a part of yourself that feels very essential. Okay. This Hierophant is so judgy. I just have to show it to you. Look, the judgy face, like looking over this whole situation, like, But it's because, you know, what I'm getting is like, you are connected to something higher. And while it is not your place to judge what other people are going through, or especially not to approach them in judgmental energy, but there's something here about being in this higher position and having this like strong connection, this channel between higher energies and the mundane. It does give you some sort of insight over the whole thing that perhaps this person can't quite see. This could be your child. This could be, you know, a friend, a lover. Who knows? But the good thing here, Scorpio, is that heart expression seems to be shifting into celebration, shifting the energy into celebration and union and reunion, which is beautiful. Yay. Okay, Scorpio, let's end your December shift reading here with one of the beautiful botanical major arcana. Did you see the little sun card peeping out? Hello, Leo. Okay, let's get you a major arcana guidance here. The artist of this deck is Kevin J. Stanton. Amazing. Okay, so what is the major arcana guidance for Scorpio here in December, in this December shift? Fire Dancer, Scorpio. I just, in my mind, came back to this. Right, what was the visualization in the beginning? Fire Dancer. Interesting. Okay, sorry. You got your card. Death card, transformation, which is pretty beautiful given the winter season, at least where I am in the world. Apropos, yeah? Pinus cortata, right? Contorta. Contorta. Transform. Shift. Contortion. Shifting. Interesting. It's pinecone. Yeah. It's a big moment for you, Scorpio. This is a transformation of the heart in some way. We're moving, and it's all moving towards joy, towards celebration, towards harmony and union with others, being out in celebration with others, not alone. Okay. Very, very interesting. So Scorpio, I'm going to take this into an extended reading where now we can really dig into this, roll up our sleeves a little bit here. What is this heart expression that you are being guided to ask, and then like, what are you asking someone to walk away from something? What is this heart expression all about? What is this moment of choice that we're seeing here? What is the significance of this relationship in your life is kind of what I want to know. What's the message itself? There's something also about Hierophant being about commitments. It's like, what are you committing to? I think that's what you're asking. That's part of the message, is like, what are you committing to? What are you committing to? Are you committing to yourself and your happiness? Something about that. And then what is this beautiful, joyful celebration here at the end? So I'm going to keep pulling cards, dig into this. If this is resonating with you and you would like to view that, stick around. There's going to be a little clip, a little preview of that extended for you to check out and see if it's resonating with you. If it is, and if my readings the monthly readings have been resonating with you, I encourage you to click the link in the description box below. It's going to take you over to Patreon, where you can view this extended reading for $11.11. Okay, all of the instructions for how to view that are on that description page. I encourage you to read that. If you have questions, reach out to me. But essentially, Patreon, I've created an online community over there which offers us a more enclosed, specific space to work more in depth and work more closely one-on-one with each other in this work. So if you're digging it, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, Patreon might be the place for you. Okay, so go check that out. Regardless, Scorpio, thank you for tuning in. I wish you a beautiful holiday season with lots of joy and celebration and harmony. And I'll talk to you soon. That's what you're offering. I mean, I think one way this story could very obviously be told is that you are offering the Ace of Cups to someone. You're telling them that you love them. And you're telling them that you care about them and you want them to be emotionally fulfilled and happy. And you're like, you offering this somehow is opening this door and allows them to suddenly see clearly the abundance that they could actually have. Whereas before it was just all like very overwhelming for them, and so it caused them to just sort of like shrink. It's like, no, step up into your full power. The door is actually open for you, and here it is. It's abundant and luscious and really incredible. If you take, are you going to take this cup?